It's 5:35 on a Saturday. I just hit play on the music, which apparently I'm not going to be able to do after October 1st. No music on Facebook after October 1st. So this is going to be one of our final shows here on Facebook. We're just going to start migrating all of you over to YouTube. But welcome to Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. I am your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, and I'm shamelessly self-promoting myself this day because I got a lot to talk about, but I also have lots of friends because today is a day for unity and friendship. That's what this means. It also means live long and prosper and hope and please obey your captain. But also it means friendship, and that is what we are here for, because you are here and I am here. That means we are all here together, and that means there's something right going on today. For Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour today, as always, I have the Zenith players who are going to be here talking about their latest shows going into week 4009 of the quarantine. We have Olivia Harding from the Digital Ren Fair, and she's also Liv the Druid in another life with Music the Gathering. We have Daniel GreenWolf, who is drinking purely for that shot right there. Your Irish ginger ale, very nice. I love it. And we have Haggis Rampant going on the other side of the British Isles over there, down in Louisiana. So we have an amazing show here for you today, friends. It is time for frolicking and frenzy, for family and friendship. Kathy Evans is saying hello, so I will say hello to you too. And so let us enjoy this fellowship as we are here together, you and I and all of my friends across the country here tonight. So let's have some fun with Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. And the way I ended that rant as the music was ending, you'd think I do this professionally. Friends, how are you doing?
We all know you don't do it professionally. It's fine.
No, I don't. I don't make enough money to call this professional.
Exactly. Things are weird and fantastic and terrifying. How about you?
Right. That's right. Oh my goodness. How's everyone doing today?
Oh, you know, pretty good.
All right.
I think
that is post coronavirus. That is everybody's good. Everybody's good as
it's like, do we live on the West Coast?
We live on the right side of the state.
Yes, you do.
So yeah, we didn't get hit.
Yeah, the left side of the state got smacked.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like in future years, there's whenever you feel kind of like you're just gonna say, "Oh, I'm feeling a little 2020 today."
Yeah,
but,
it's gonna be. It's gonna be a mood. It's gonna be a swear word. This 2020 guy over here. Oh goodness gracious! Oh my! But all of you, I'm so happy that all of you are here to not just chat with me and be silly, and we can talk about our favorite dinosaurs.
Velociraptor
is a good choice. It's always a good choice. I go with Compsognathus, which
Sassy
I like.
T-Rex.
Sassy T-Rex. That's always a good choice.
That's branding.
TJ, Claire.
Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus. Oh,
that's a good one.
And Liv is where is Liv going?
I'm scared.
Velociraptor.
This is exciting.
this one,
Oh,
Is that an Ankylosaurus there?
I think it is.
isn't that a-
That is an Ankylosaurus. Yes, it has the spikes, but then the club on the tail. It carries a mace with it at all times.
that is the one thing I'm sad about my setup. I cannot just pick it up and carry it to go get a dinosaur at random. I really.
No. How do you get your dinosaurs then?
Well, they come to me. That's usually they love ginger. Everyone knows that. Yeah.
All right, Liv. You gotta
Be careful.
You gotta stop running around like that because you're just making me think that we're in a weird, trippy Adam Sandler movie right now.
Well, I thought you were gonna say like Cloverfield or something.
All right. Goodness gracious.
It looks
What?
like a velociraptor.
What is-
It's a T-Rex that you actually shoot balls at.
Yeah, like there's a little gun thing that comes with it, and you aim for its mouth. I don't know why.
So you're
What in God's name?
shooting balls and you're aiming.
Yeah.
Phrasing, not a thing we're doing anymore. So that's cool.
No.
That's fine.
No. We are firing spheroids.
Yeah.
Launching spheroids. There we go.
Into the masticating hole.
In
That's
case you
one way
didn't
of putting
believe
it.
us.
that.
Yeah, that's what we should call it. Mastication holes. There we go.
Mastication holes.
Oh,
I've been to one of those. It is
That's
very
actually-
different than what you think it is.
All right. Well, that's tonight's first hashtag. Mastication.
Mastication holes.
All right.
You really got
Hashtag
to.
mastication holes. Hashtag feminism. All right.
He really had to be careful about his spell check on that one.
I didn't even try. It's a word I happen to know.
No, not that you don't know it. Just saying what your computer says that you want to say. That's a totally different thing.
My computer knows me well enough that I like to type in the $3 word.
Please.
I'm
Watch
sorry,
this.
you
The
just
beautiful
have to
part. Sassy will
pump
just come.
that
I
button.
told you that the dinosaurs just come to me. I just put my hand here, and then suddenly I get my Sassy back. See, so I have a Sassy T-Rex.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
That's
right,
amazing.
Sassy T-Rex. I
That's my Sassy
don't have
T-Rex.
I don't have a dinosaur toy. I'm feeling very left out right now. I don't have a dinosaur.
I have a
toy.
Bella GreenWolf, by the way.
And
See, I took a Bella with me.
GreenWolf.
You get two GreenWolves for the price of one, just like for a moment, because I asked her to
Are
bring me
you
Sassy.
here
I'm
to
the creator
stop
of
promoting next Friday's show that you are doing?
Oh yes. Although Sassy won't be a part of it, but man, Sassy should be.
Well, then Sassy should quit. Honestly, all right.
I'm telling you. Well, Sassy doesn't work anymore. Sassy doesn't have to. Just lives off the residuals now.
Good for Sassy.
Sassy's been on workers' comp for a while.
Oh yeah, for a little while. There's a broken arm on Sassy.
Oh,
But it's okay. It's fine. Taking money from the state. Next Friday at 7:30, we're going to be doing Virtually Live, which is our first ticketed show. And we've done 3 different live events that were YouTube streamed and Facebook streamed, and they had several levels of success and annoyance.
Yep.
But we decided that in order to really interact with people, we wanted to get them on Zoom. We wanted to get into really be able to connect with people. So we're doing a ticketed show. Also because I need to pay rent. So that was the other part of it.
Rent is a very good thing to do.
Yes. And so people can go to danielgreenwolf.com/virtual and they can buy their tickets there. And we've sold a good number of them, but we're only limiting to 100 tickets and that's it. That's the max we want to go. We've sold quite a few of them. So if people are interested, they can go ahead and go to danielgreenwolf.com/virtual, which would show up there somewhere if Shakespeare was doing the thing.
It was there. You just weren't paying attention.
I mean, it just comes up because it doesn't come back. That's all it is.
No,
thank you,
yeah,
thank you.
no, because I was
someone's Facebook comment randomly. It looks a lot like yours.
I was putting in other comments of yours. I was putting in other information into the comments because here's the fun thing. Oh, I'm Daniel GreenWolf. I know things. I'm going to sass at Shakespeare. If I put it into the comments, it does 2 things. One, it allows people to go click on it because they can't click on the freaking screen, Daniel. And also, second, it also helps drive engagement and works with the Facebook algorithm. And there you go. So suck it.
You know what?
I was putting in other things of yours too.
When he puts it that way.
Here's your Facebook page, GreenWolf Magic. Oh. Here's how people can go give you money.
Although I noticed that Zenith players posting that, I'm confused now.
I'm
So,
posting
thank
for
you.
all 3 of us at the moment. Jack.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Thank you so much.
You're
Love you,
welcome.
Bella. Thank you,
Bye.
Sassy. I'll leave Sassy with me. All right, Sassy.
Hey, you can even toss a coin to your ginger, which you're welcome for that phrase.
It's true. I've already used that one, but thank you.
Which
Thank you.
one of us?
Yeah.
You just
so
I'm
many
gonna
on this
toss a
list.
coin to your ginger. There you go. There you go.
I mean, out of all of us, which ones are the false prophets here? I think we all know. I'm just saying.
Claire, what is your original hair color? The
What?
original hair
She's like, what?
It's
Where?
actually no, it's not too far off from this. It's just a little bit darker.
No, there's a phrase that you should use. Lucille Ball, I love this so much. She goes, I want to dye my hair back to its original color, but I don't remember it. And that's what you should say every time.
Yeah.
I technically haven't seen my original hair color since I was like 13 years old.
There you go.
I was blonde for like 10 years.
Dear God.
Oh, goodness.
My goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's how I met you. You were blonde. Yeah, so- very good. Steve, what was your original hair color?
Oh God.
This is my original.
Yeah, totally. That's where I get it from.
As a child, I was white-headed because I was in the sun so much, and then as a young adult, it turned brown, and then as I got to be a more mature adult, it turned this
Mature
color.
adult.
I haven't
Yeah, I
done
was gonna
any-
say that's some big parentheses around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, big,
Yeah.
big parentheses.
But as you can see, he's been having some quarantine fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
and-
hasn't dyed it purple yet, but I think he's gonna.
But that was a white beard.
It was
Yeah.
a white, yes.
I was getting tired of my badger gray coming in, and I went and dyed my beard about a month ago. But
Your
it went
beard
too
looks
dark, and I ended up looking like Tony Stark.
Oh
And-
God! Oh
that
no!
bad?
Why would you possibly want that?
I know,
Because he's a git.
He's
Yeah,
a rich
yeah,
kid.
he's
Are
a-
you kidding me?
He's an incredibly sexy git. So like,
He reminds me a little. I'm sorry. This goes back to the original 2008 film. He reminds me a little too much of Elon Musk, which means he reminds me a little too much of a Bond villain.
Yeah, but you get to have the personality of Shakespeare and the look of a Bond villain. That's like the
I-
perfect thing.
exactly.
All right, I accept. I accept.
It's not working.
What?
We're gonna have to-
What are they? What is Haggis Rampant doing over there?
Hold on.
Oh, is that the dragon
This
shooter?
thing is supposed to go with the T-Rex, and it doesn't work very well. Ow!
Oh, goodness gracious! And look, GreenWolf left the show. He's like, I'm done
I
with
just
all
can't
of this.
do it anymore.
He just left.
I just kick the light wherever I want. That's all it is.
What is happening with this show?
Already gone off the rails.
Well, let's
Like-
cut over to the Zenith play. Let's cut over to the Zenith players real
Yes, please God, some class.
quick. Zenith players, you have a couple of shows coming up. You have one on this Saturday, as per usual, and you also have on Sunday.
Monday.
So I mean, not Sunday, Monday. So tell me about that for a second.
Yeah, so on Saturday we have the Trojan Women, and I've got a really fun, strong cast coming into that one. So it's kind of going to be a bit of a powerhouse cast. And then on Monday we are doing Emma, and that should lighten things up. There it is. Yep.
And there's a Trojan Woman. Both of my posters.
Oop.
We can't hear you. Can you hear us?
Sorry,
I can hear
you.
muted myself so you
I
didn't
can
hear
hear
me
you.
typing. I said, could you tell us a bit about the Trojan Women?
Well, yeah, it's actually it's really interesting. It is going to kind of display the effects of war upon all of the women of Troy. So we get to experience that. We have some of our favorite people returning as actually as characters they have played in the past, but in totally separate plays. So we have our friend Steve Anderson once again playing Poseidon.
I
So
think that's the only.
yeah, if you have
I'm
any
imagining
knowledge
Steve
of
with a trident
mythology,
right now, and I enjoy this.
get to exercise that. So
Fantastic. And then Emma is the Jane Austen novel, or rather an adaptation of it. By the way, did everyone see the most recent movie version of Emma?
yes,
I have not. I really
I have
want.
not. I have not either.
So bottom row has to see it. All right. You need to. It is just spectacular.
It's-
And for the kids watching at home, Emma, and by kids I mean people my age who just never read it, because there's no actual kids watching this.
I was gonna say it's it's not.
Emma is Clueless, but 200 years ago.
Mhm.
All right, you're
It's
welcome.
true.
So you're using a slightly less outdated reference to reference something slightly more outdated.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure it's where we're at. I just want
Yes.
to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote a paper in high school on why Emma and why Clueless was Emma, and my English teacher didn't believe me, and I got a C, and then I made her watch it. And then she's like, "Oh,
It's totally Emma.
It's obviously based off of Emma. Wow.
yeah." She
It's
didn't
so
believe me. She didn't believe me, but that she had also not seen Clueless, and I'm just like, "Well, no, yeah, go watch it."
it's
That's
funny,
far more
actually,
like- Very convincing
trending
there.
not too long ago.
Easy A is not on.
Gen Z
Are you coming in?
discussion.
You coming into the show? Something to say hi?
Milo!
Here's my birthday boy.
Oh,
Here's my
there's
birthday boy. He just turned 11 on Tuesday. Yeah.
My house and catch mice, please.
Oh, he ate a mouse 2 nights ago.
That is completely
Good
acceptable.
job.
It was frightening because I'm just hearing. So I wake up to hear the little squeaking and then him chasing. But I wake up to hear all of that, and then I hear I hear the death stroke, and then I also hear crunch, and I'm like, all right, he's gonna bite off the head. What he likes to do. He likes to decapitate them.
Yes.
But apparently he also now likes to just ingest them, and because he carried it over to the little rug right by the front door, the jute rug there, which is one of his favorite killing zones or presentation zones. But then in the morning there was absolutely no evidence.
I mean, that's good.
Okay, Milo can definitely come to my house. This is what we want. No evidence.
Because like our cat would bring us lizards and frogs and things, but there was plenty of evidence.
Yeah.
He's apparently started destroying evidence, and that's what he likes to do. But
He's grown wise in his old age.
so speaking of destroying evidence, let us forget this entire conversation ever happened while Haggis Rampant plays us a tune. And we're all going to start drinking heavily. All right. Because they are a Scottish drinking band. That's what they are.
I'm going to put in my earplugs because I'm in this room.
I've been drinking the blood of those that I have destroyed to gain more ginger power, so it's good.
Oh, well, there you have it. You're drinking the ginger brew. Liv, what are you drinking over there while they're preparing themselves?
What are we playing?
I had a funny stomach most of the day, so I'm just drinking water out of a camel glass. But I will say, I will do a shameless promotion of someone else. I took Joanna Abel, or Joanna the Fierce of Silks and Swords, if you're a Pittsburgh Renaissance Fair person's stretching and meditation class this morning, and my stomach ache evaporated.
Excellent.
Yeah, you can. Joanna Abel's belly dancing classes is where you find that, because she does belly dancing as well as stretching.
Well, during the Haggis Rampant bit, throw it into the comments.
I will.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. So, friends, lords, ladies, non-binary, gentles, Haggis Rampant. Oh, huzzah! Well done, Haggis Rampant, everyone. Haggis Rampant. They are right there. And I was trying to remember what the title of that one was. Patrick Smith asked again, what is that one called, the title?
It's called Cullen Anderson. It's written by Ross Wong, who used to play with Rose.
Ah, excellent. So, Colin Anderson. Well done. Haggis Rampant. Right here on Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. And on that, we're going to pause for just a moment to pay some bills. Because, friends, I have a sponsor here on Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. And I would like for you to give them some love. And they are the good people at Hill Storage and Rigging Company. Hill Storage and Rigging Company in Middletown, Pennsylvania. No job too large or too small. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing your equipment is in skilled and experienced hands with services from our machine movers and erectors in Middletown, Pennsylvania. Established in 1967, Hill Storage and Rigging Company is a family-owned and operated full-service millwright serving industries in the Mid-Atlantic states and beyond. And they are a woman-owned small business. Hours of operation on Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Available Saturdays and Sundays by appointment only. You can find them by going to hillrigging.com and calling 717-944-7676. Again, hillrigging.com, 717-944-7676. Hill Storage and Rigging Company. No job too large or too small. And thank you so very much to Hill Rigging for being the sponsor here of Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. I keep hitting all the wrong buttons here today. If you would like to become a sponsor of the show, just send me an email to shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com. My email again, shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com. And also, please make sure that you go like me on all the things, like me on the Book of Face, and where all the twits happen, and on the Instagram, and also the Tube of You, etc. And also the Zenith Players, who I share a lot of resources with. Please go find them on facebook.com/Zenith Players, and go to zenithplayers.com and click on the very attractive donation button. If you do it, an actor gets to live.
The other side of it is if you don't, an actor has to die.
That's also true.
Which one?
That's the part I didn't want to say, so I left it to the ginger to say that.
You're welcome.
Right.
I'm
So
the one who's going to say that.
All right.
Are you talking about social media things? You were talking about social media things. Are you on the TikTokies? I'm so scared.
Oh my God! I saw that you posted a thing. Do you have the link that you could just send it to me and I could bring it up for everyone?
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that.
I'm gonna follow you. Hold on.
So you signed up for TikTok, but you don't know how to share it?
Let me explain something to you. What happened here?
Too long. Sum up.
All right. Okay. We will sum this up in a very I got at Daniel GreenWolf on TikTok because that's what you do when you're someone like myself. Like Shakespeare has his at Shakespeare everywhere. You know, even if you never use it, you always bookmark it because you never know when someone else is gonna try to take it away from you. And so I never used it. And Meadow Perry, actually a friend of Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour, and friend of the GreenWolf podcast, in general, a wonderful human, kept saying, you need to get on TikTok. You need to get up there. You need to do it. And I didn't believe her. I was like, I'm too old. No, I can't. No one's going to care. But I was like, she kept saying, come on, do it. Go for it. And I finally put a video up. And I must have hit something. I don't know what happened. I went from in like 18 hours, I went from 2 followers, my wife and my girlfriend. That was it. I have over 3,000 followers now. I
hate you so much.
And I have like 9,000 likes
2 videos
on 2 videos. Because I made a second one, and one has like 30,000 views. I'm scared, Shakespeare. What did I do?
Apparently, you're doing everything right, and
Welcome.
for that, I hate you with all of my heart and soul.
I think I have a guess.
Because
think
because here's the thing, it took me, I don't know, 8 years of having the Shakespeare Approves Facebook page to get up to 5,000 followers, and you get 3,000 followers on TikTok in 2 days. So basically,
one
read
day.
between
One
the
day.
lines.
Sorry.
It's TikTok magic.
Just let's just be
It
clear
is
about
no
this.
TikTok is one day. It's so different than everything. Like I've never had, aside from the one video that we did that had like 35 million views on YouTube, which was us talking about our family and our dynamic. I've never had something go as big as this in such a short amount of time. I mean, 30,000 views, and that's, I don't even know what that is. I'm honestly confused as to what I did. I don't think I'm going to do it again. So
Share the link so we can all see what you did. Share it.
I don't know how.
So, all right,
I'm on
your TikTok
at Daniel
GreenWolf.
Oh, how Daniel's sitting here going, oh, well, I got this many followers in this many days. And Shakespeare's like, well, I only got this many followers in 8 years. And I'm sitting here going, wait, you guys have followers?
Yes,
but
yes, we do, and it's
Shakespeare and I
wonderful.
Are oars for the same corner. That's what it is.
There's also a TikTok for everything.
Yeah.
So, like, you might have just hit your
All
magic
right, here we go.
area for TikTok.
All right. Oh, it's because you were doing magic, you get.
Yeah, but there's a lot of magic on TikTok.
Yeah, but
there's
most
a
of
lot of magic.
Yeah, but most of it's shite. So.
Yeah, but that's true about everything. That's true about magic. 90% of it is total crap.
All right, so I have
I'm
the link.
generous, by the way.
All right, I have the link right here. This one only has 436.
That's the second
on
video.
YouTube.
That's one
on
that's,
YouTube.
I made that one today.
That's the YouTube one. All right.
Oh yeah, no.
Are you? So it was TikTok, but all right. Oh, Twitter, Daniel Greene.
I don't know how. See, you don't know how it works either.
Find me the freaking link.
We're old and confused.
Hold on, I'll send it.
I would offer to help with a resident millennial, but I don't actually have a TikTok, so sorry.
I'm an elder millennial here, and I have been avoiding it. That and Snapchat.
You know what, Snapchat? I've had Snapchat for a while, and it doesn't do anything. I haven't even tried on it, but it's because it's so temporary, right? It's there and it's gone.
Yeah, my TikTok is not solely, but primarily dedicated to me badly eating Kit Kats. So.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I have to follow you, Kit Kat monster. My God. And Patrick Smith says, I would say 70%. I try to perform quality. Patrick, it's about 95% of magic sucks. And it's okay. You can be in the 5% that's good. That's awesome. But we have to accept that. In fact, what's the accent? What's the law? Who knows the law? It's a science fiction writer that 90% of all art is garbage.
Oh, I can find it real quick and quick.
Yeah, it's a science fiction writer who made it, and it became like a law that basically 90% of all art is terrible. And if you're inside the art form, you will see far more of the horribleness than the rest of the general public. What?
All right, there we go. Sturgeons Law.
Sturgeons Law, yep.
Yeah, Sturgeons Law, or Sturgeons Revelation, is an adage that states 90% of everything, not just art, is crap.
That's true.
And the adage was coined by Theodore Sturgeon, an American science fiction author and critic. It was inspired by his observation that whilst science fiction was often derided for its low quality by critics, the majority examples of work in other fields could not be seen to be of higher quality. And thus science fiction is no different than any other art.
Absolutely. I do feel that way. And the more that once I heard that, I go, that's what it is. That's the thing that I feel in my heart. And also, I don't feel I'm in the 10%, by the way. I don't feel like I'm in the 10%. I feel I'm striving to be in that 10%. I don't know how anybody else feels about that, but I feel
we get that with bagpipes a lot, actually. Like, people will send us all kinds of videos of people playing, and my reaction is generally, I'm not great, but I'm better than that.
What?
Yeah.
We're wearing a lot of lipstick and short skirts, so who notices how
I
well
will
they play
admit
bagpipes?
that they're actually decent pipers. I just don't. What I want to know is how they keep their lipstick on while playing bagpipes. I haven't found a lipstick that holds up yet.
It's a camera trick. That's all it is.
Yeah. I have
Zenith players, do you feel that as people work in theater, do you see that, especially someone who does so many live Zoom productions and streaming productions now? Do you feel that same way, that you're like that you see the 90% of crud, but you want to be in that 10%? But how do you feel about where you sit in that percentage?
I tend to judge it by the amount of people that want to come back and work with us. Or the amount of people that we've never met before that are like, hey, I caught your stream and I want to come volunteer to read with you guys. That's like solely how I judge it, because like it's difficult. I see some other readings out there and I'm like, okay, well, there are some things we do better. It could just be because we've done so many of them that we kind of have it down to a science with like how to handle like people coming in and out of windows and everything. But still, at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. We don't know what we're doing. Like,
no one does. Everyone's lying.
It's like this online imposter syndrome thing.
See, I've heard that I read something somewhere that said you shouldn't look at it as imposter syndrome. You should look at it as you being an incredible con man. Just like, is my art garbage? Yes, it is. But have I convinced everybody else that it's not? Yes, I have. I'm a genius.
That I love you, and I love that. That is how I felt this entire time. I think 20 years now, I believe that's where I've been going. You're like, someday it's going to run out. Andy Garcia is going to show up at my door and go, I want you to get my money back. And that's going to be like the end of it. But until then, I'm doing good.
Okay, so I found Daniel GreenWolf's TikTok, and we're going to watch this.
The one that's 20, the big one, the first one. It's only 15 seconds.
Yeah, we're going to watch this. We're gonna watch both, actually. We're going to watch the one with only 1,500 views, and then the one with over 30,000 views. And we're going to dissect it. We're all going to watch it together here as a family. Oh, I turned off the sound.
Since I'm new to this place. First things first is that I am a magician. I've been doing it for like 20 years. And so you're going to watch this page, you're probably going to see a whole bunch of magic. Kind of looks something like this.
God, why do I have to watch me?
Kind of looks like me. I also own kilts. Quite a few kilts. Sexy, fancy ones like this one. Ooh, he's so green.
Plug for Varela.
I've been polyamorous for 6 years. That's me. That's my wife. That's my husband. That's my wife and my girlfriend. That's my husband's girlfriend. If that's confusing to you, just think how it is for us around the holidays. My wife, my husband, and I all live together and raise our 2 daughters. We also have a dog and 2 cats. You'll meet them later. My wife performs in our full illusion show with me. That's right. She plays with fire too. I may have an addiction to flash paper. But no matter what, I hope you enjoy. And welcome to my TikTok.
All right, and here's the next one.
Hey there, TikTok.
All right, let's
Daniel
do
GreenWolf here.
Yep.
And I wanted to
that was
just
the one because everyone was like, say something more, do the minute one, because they're like, oh, 15 seconds is just like a thing. Then you need to like, everyone says like, oh, do the big introduction. And that was like my big introduction.
I like it.
Because you can do 15 seconds and 60 seconds. I had to learn all this yesterday, apparently.
I have no idea what I would do for a 15-second TikTok.
I think I got the best that I could out of. I'm not gonna lie. I'm proud of these 15 seconds. Go ahead.
No, you
I am
should
actually
be.
proud. I'm not proud of a lot of my work.
All right, yeah. So that is why you have 30,000 views on that TikTok.
Yeah, I would follow you on TikTok. Honestly. Like, that was awesome.
You used magic to affect a quick change, through the camera, but also still had you had the presence of mind to have some After Effect fire again, so it still all worked. It looked like the same movement. Number one, so it looked like good magic. Number two, it was a sassy AF video.
I'm telling you, there are people you get to see. It's instant, like people telling you things, and they're like, "I sassy AF." I clicked follow. I'm like, thank you. Like that's what's good. That's what's good. So I'll take it. I just don't. I'm gonna ride this wave to like crash and burn.
Please
and then I'm
do
down,
it.
like, people watching.
Yeah. So. Oh my goodness. All right. So we all need TikToks. Claire does TikToks of her eating Kit Kat bars.
Yes, Kit Kat bars.
Infuriating people. Oh my god. People get so infuriated by
They
her
do.
TikTok
I love
videos.
it. I'm telling you, we're gonna make it so she can eat a hole in the center of a bar.
Yeah,
That'd be an amazing.
I can. This is so easy. It's so much easier than you think. It's so we can do this.
All right, we're gonna do that.
Does anybody eat Tic Tac on TikTok?
Yeah, Claire eats Kit Kats
On
on
TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah,
Tic
Kit Kats on
not
TikTok.
Tic Tac.
Not Tic Tacs. That's another one.
Not Tic Tacs.
I'm
Kit Kat
so
on TikTok.
confused. I don't know.
I know. You should be confused. And Liv, do you do
TikTok
TikTok?
that I've seen though is there's a guy that works at a natural history museum and he's an expert in snails and all he does is tell snail jokes.
Bad ones.
Yeah, like what do you call a snail with no eyes? A snall. And that's
See,
his whole
I
account.
love
He
that.
just tells snail jokes.
He's such a nerd.
I love him. He's
Such
my
a
favorite.
nerd.
All right, Liv, question for you. Do you also have a TikTok?
I technically do. I put 3 videos up over the holidays. One was lip syncing to The Grinch, one of the best movies on earth. One was zipping up
Which Grinch?
the Jim Carrey version.
All right, I'm gonna fight you.
Okay, we'll fight.
I know. I'm not going to fight you. I'm just damned curious.
Have you not seen the Jim Carrey Grinch?
I've seen it.
No. We're wondering why that is the best movie ever for you.
Oh, well, I guess best Christmas movie.
All right, again, I will fight you more.
Whoa.
I know there's a lot of fighting going on.
Wait a second. Hold on. Don't let him fight you until he says what his favorite Christmas movie. What's the best Christmas movie?
It's a Wonderful
Shakespeare?
Life.
What?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh God, never
It's
mind.
a Twilight Zone episode. It's amazing.
Anybody who says otherwise.
You know what? 3 words. Muppet Christmas Carol. You're
All
Well,
right,
actually, I completely take it back. Grinch is not the best Christmas movie.
All right, I will accept Muppet
Carol.
Christmas Carol.
Boom!
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You win.
All of that is valid, but like, have y'all not seen the Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell as Santa Claus?
It was
You know what?
adorable.
I actually, you know what?
It was
I
adorable.
didn't see it. I rather enjoyed it. It was delightful.
It was adorable.
It was actually really cute.
Yeah.
I also liked Noelle with Anna Kendrick. That just
Oh my
came
God,
out.
that was fantastic.
It was
Oh,
adorable. It was.
I want to see
I
it.
love everything Anna Kendrick does. So
by the
was
way,
cute.
by
So
the
cute.
way, Patrick Smith has a very delightful rhyme. Cindy Lou Who is 22.
She's in that group. Is it the Pretty Reckless? If you look her up,
God.
you would not guess that she's Cindy Lou Who. She is like full
Also,
like American goth.
Also, she would have to be older than 22 because that movie is nearly 20 years old.
That's actually a good point.
Is it now The Grinch?
Yeah. Came
Oh,
out
good.
when I was at uni. Came out when
We
I
were
was in
having
uni.
a good day.
Hey,
Oh,
Macaulay
I haven't-
Culkin beat me to 40 and I feel old. So
I have an important question about Christmas Carol, Muppet Christmas Carol, though.
Yes.
With or without The Love Is Gone?
So I don't mind. So The Love Is Gone is okay. Honestly, it did. I think I could see why they took it out. I like it in there, but I could see why they took it out.
here's
You
the
know?
thing, though. Here's the thing. At the end of the movie, if you don't have The Love Is Gone, he is reprising Love Is Gone with the love we found, the love we found.
But
And
motifs come in 3.
yeah, and it doesn't quite work.
Well, it still works because you can still go with the love we found overall. Although I do love Michael Caine saying the love we found. Like it's very weird.
Love. And it's not love. He's very English with it, with love.
Love,
Love.
the love we
The love
found. The love we found.
Michael Caine.
The
So-
one person in that movie that shouldn't be singing is Michael Caine, and he knows it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Right.
and that's great. It's great. It's a character piece.
What I love, though, is the film is a dramedy, and he approaches the Muppets in such a way as to that everyone since him has been copying. That you are my on-screen performers. Charles Grodin in Great Muppet Caper, he really didn't. Maybe the old Greek guy in Muppets Take Manhattan.
I would say yes. In the Muppets Take Manhattan, most everybody, I say everybody in Muppets Take Manhattan treated them as if they weren't Muppets for the most part.
But that movie was such a standalone then.
Yeah, it
and
was.
then it didn't really come back until Christmas Carol.
It was almost the Super Mario Brothers 2 of the Muppet movies.
In that it was a script
Was
for a
there a
different
Super Mario
franchise.
Brothers?
It was.
and
That it
bastardized
felt
and
like
turned
a
into
different
Muppet
movie.
They
But they
just
threw the
threw
Muppets
on
into
top
it.
of
Oh,
Yeah.
because I love the first one.
Oh yeah, everyone loves
I love
it.
Goombas are dancing
The
again.
Goombas are dancing again.
Oh goodness, but
I'll tell you how much I love Super Mario. I even loved the Mario Brothers movie.
It's an odd
Well,
thing. It is
okay.
such an odd thing. The Mario Brothers
It's so
movie.
messed up, and it's a horrible experience for them to make that film too. They talk about how terrible it was for them.
Yeah. Oh goodness gracious.
So I'm just saying, I've enjoyed it.
So we're going back to the original topic of Olivia's TikTok.
Oh yes.
What is your
So-
TikTok?
3 videos. Second video is me zipping up my onesie that zips the face up as well while dancing to techno. And then the third one is me putting on terrible Cats music to the opening of Cats in order to, Cats makeup, making myself look like a cat to go see the movie Cats through the soundtrack Cats. And I then discovered something, which is that I had become addicted to TikTok, not making them, but watching them, and was spending a solid 2 hours a day at least watching all the TikToks, and then decided to stop.
All right.
You know what?
That's the reason I've never downloaded the app. I know I would be that person. I already do a Facebook video doom scroll at night when I'm trying to go to bed.
Excellent.
Videos and stuff.
So what would, if I were to do a TikTok as Shakespeare, what would I do? Like for a 15-second version?
Attack random people with cat beanie babies.
But would that make any sense completely out of context?
So that's the thing. You have to be able to take it. So I call this sounds weird. I call this the America's Got Talent problem. Because if you want to audition for America's Got Talent, and this is what variety performers may know, singers should probably know too. If you want to audition, you need a 90-second piece. And that's impossible for some of us. I've really struggled with trying to find what can
long form. I am long form.
Yeah. So, but the other part of it is it's an elevator pitch. And that's something that anybody who runs a business, anybody who creates an art or creates something should have the elevator pitch, which is you're in the elevator with the biggest person in the world and who can buy and sell you 10 times over. And they say, so what do you do? And you've got 15 seconds to get up and before they get off that elevator and sell them on what you are. And they say, have your elevator pitch ready, because if you can boil down what you do in essence to that 15 seconds, then you can build from there. You can build 90 seconds, you build 3 minutes, you can build an hour, So that's really hard. It's really hard for some of us because, like I said, for being Shakespeare, I am William Shakespeare. See, I watch myself there. I am William Shakespeare, but I'm also a geek in modern times, and I combine the two. How do you say it,
So I say it's an audience interactive one-man improvisational Shakespeare show where I throw cats at people.
And then throw a cat at the camera. There's your video.
Yeah, and they throw a cat at the camera. But here's the thing. Now let's get rid of the stuff that everybody else would say. One-man improvisational show. Phew. So now you've got, I am Shakespeare, and I throw cats.
Interactive and I throw cats.
Interactive and I throw cats. That's the hard part, right? How do we make? And that's the big thing. And now I'm getting to actual. I'm sorry. Now I've gone on to actual business and creative.
But here's the thing, though. These are conversations that people enjoy because the conversations that we do on this show, people tune in for.
Yeah,
and it's not just what's your favorite dinosaur.
Yeah, but that's part of it too. But I think that all comes down to what do you want to? What's the thought you want to leave your audience with about who you are when they walk out? Hopefully at the end, what do you want to leave them with?
And that's me personally at this moment in time. Are you asking me? Or are you asking me
as
a general concept?
That's a general concept. But yeah, if you want to make a TikTok video, what do you want to leave them with at the very end?
Joy.
Now get more specific.
Happiness.
What do you want to leave them with to know about you at the end?
That's the hard part, and that is why I completely suck at self-promotion. Title of this show aside.
Well, just because you're shameless doesn't mean just because we're all shameless doesn't mean we're good at it.
No.
No.
Shakespeare, I just was looking in the comments and I see that Aaron Porter is here saying the father of Sir Frank is here. Can I share a picture with you to possibly put up on the screen to show who Sir Frank is?
What is Sir Frank? Who is
Sir Frank? Is the new love of my life.
Oh, all right. Is this possibly a dog or is this a human person?
Oh, that is a fish.
All right.
Immediately. I want this photo up now.
All right. I am
Why
doing
are we
it.
still talking? Where is
I
the
am
Why
grabbing
are we wasting time talking about promotional theory? Will we be showing a picture of a fish? that is the love of this
I'm
woman's
grabbing it. Olivia is going to start talking. Olivia is
Yes.
going to come over here into the host seat for just a moment,
Oh,
so I can bring it.
lovely.
Ooh, look at
So
you!
I
You
can
just
bring
switched
up
out.
that she is gonna be what she is going to be talking about. So here we are, Sir Frank.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Right?
Oh,
So, Three Bells Artisans / Pedigree Portraits. You've probably seen a lot of their stuff. I fell in love with this guy. He was actually an auction piece for the Rescue Foundation. Donate to rescue everyone. But in the rescue rally, I had a set amount of money that I was like, I'm going to donate this much and no more throughout the entire night. I am also in love with Frank. These are the two things I know and the two things that I will act upon tonight. And the bidding stopped at the amount of money that I wanted to spend on Sir Frank, and he arrived in the mail, and I was so happy. It's a great picture.
That is beautiful.
That
Okay,
is.
so I'm gonna. Or
that
actually,
is
if
a
Aaron's
thing.
still there, please put all your info in the comments because damn.
That
love
is a
So
thing.
gorgeous.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So
And
that
that is the face of a human that is just so excited about Sir
Oh.
Frank.
All right. So, while we are getting ready to start wrapping up the show here in just a moment or two, Daniel, tell everyone again about your big show that you have coming up on next Friday, please, and thank you.
That's right. It's called Celtic Magic Virtually Live, and it's going on Friday, September 18th. That's next. It's 1 week from now at 7:30. And you can go to danielgreenwolf.com/virtual, and you can buy your tickets there. They are cheap tickets because we want to get humans there to go and see it. So please go and check it out. We'll be interactive. There'll be magic. There'll be comedy. There'll be possible painful death that you will be helping out with. So go check it out. That'll be, danielgreenwolf.com/virtual.
All right, and that link is also in the show notes, so go find that. And for people who are like, oh, what's happening? What's going on? I move people on the screen, and that allows me to make them the big one when I put in the info. And Claire and TJ, tell everyone again about the upcoming weekend's shows, for the shows for Saturday and for Monday.
Saturday, tomorrow, is The Trojan Women by Euripides. It's about a whole bunch of famous Trojan women. Helen is there, the Helen of Troy. And then on Monday, we've got Emma by Jane Austen. And Emma is there and all the other characters from that novel. And it's going to be a good time.
Fantastic. And Olivia, anything you wish to promote at the moment?
Yes, I should have sent you our fancy little graphic, but tomorrow is Digital Ren Fair's September main show. The pre-show starts at 5 Eastern, so the Gwendolyn part of the Gwendolyn show will be hosting the live show. It's going to involve all the featured performers chatting, and those featured performers, that's the main show starts at 6 Eastern, are
It's a 1 hour pre-show?
We changed it to a 1 hour pre-show! Woo!
Wow.
Yeah. So 1 hour of chatting and stuff like that.
I never got an hour. I never got an hour.
You're on the list. You're gonna know. But so it's going to be Adam Crack is our first performer. Then we have Chari Garcia. If some people don't know his name, he's the one. For example, if you do Florida Renaissance Festival, New York Renaissance Festival, he usually has like a little set up and plays like 5 instruments at the same time. So New World music with Chari, and then Acrobatrix is our final featured performer.
I adore the Acrobatrix.
All hosted by Melissa from Cirque du Soleil and Tim Dooley of the Iron Hill Vagabonds, who moonlight as our town criers.
Fantastic.
Fabulous.
And Haggis Rampant, what about you? What do you wish to promote at this moment?
So right now we're due every week. Yeah, on Monday we're doing Music Mondays, where we go live for about 30 minutes usually and play some music and talk about the history of the tunes and drink a lot of beer.
And then put it on our YouTube channel afterwards if you missed the live broadcast.
Exactly, and on Facebook as well. And also we want to take drinkers.
In February, the weekend after Mardi Gras, we're leaving on a cruise, assuming that cruise ships are running.
A Renaissance
It's
Festival themed cruise.
I was getting there, but yes, Renaissance Festival themed cruise, and what?
Get there faster.
Oh my god.
Everyone gets scurvy.
But it's supposed to leave in February, and we are one of the entertaining groups. There's, I think, 3 or 4 groups that are going to be entertaining.
Lots of pirates.
Lots of pirates. It's the pirates are very, very interested in this cruise. So
Well, they figure if they hire the pirates, then maybe they won't attack the ship.
maybe so, yeah.
Yeah. But assuming if for some reason something happens and the cruise doesn't go on, they have an excellent refund policy, we have learned. So
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful.
They're supposed to actually know by the end of November whether they're going to sail in February or not.
yeah.
So
But who knows?
So the short version of that is tune into our Facebook for Music Mondays at 4:00 Central Time, and then Ren Cruise in February.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. And friends, before we go, I am going to have to pay the bills one more time here. So just
Yay.
like to thank everybody for tuning into the show. And please go check out Hill Storage and Rigging Company Incorporated. No job too large or too small. Find them at hillrigging.com and call 717 944 7676 717 944 7676. They are Hill Storage and Rigging Company, and you can also support the show. Also, coming up, I have a lot coming up over the next week. I mean, well, tonight it's the Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, the Brunch Time Watch Party for The Tempest, a 3-hour tour, the Social Distancing Players show that we just had on Wednesday, and you can still donate to the cast for that show by going to our Indiegogo campaign. That's igg.me/@/Tempest 3-hour tour. I'll put the link up in just a moment. On Monday, new video premiere with Contessa Catalina from Chased Treasure. So join me for that. That's going to go up at 3:05. It's going to be our take on what we do in the shadows, as one does. Tuesday, join me for Nat 21 Adventures, the D&D game played by Renfair people. That is at facebook.com/Nat21Adventures, and you can also watch it at twitch.tv/Paolo Garbanzo. Wednesdays, Shakespeare's Coffee Break, and then Thursdays, Talking Trek with Brian from the Connecticut Renaissance Fair. Now, here's the thing. The Brunch Time Watch Party, you can still donate to that particular campaign by going to, as I said, igg.me/@/Tempest 3-hour tour. There is the link right there that I can post into the comments right now. Oh, almost made it. Oh, and I did it. Fantastic. And I activated weirdly the Siri on my computer, so I couldn't hear anybody else talking for a moment. That was weird. Right. Let's bring
She's
that up.
always listening.
I know. I hit a button, actually. That's what happened. I'm a professional. And, of course, Nat 21 Adventures on Tuesday. And I'm going really slow today. I really should get someone to do all of this for me so I don't have to bounce back and forth. And then... And then Shakespeare's Coffee Break on Wednesdays. And then Talking Trek on Thursdays. Go to facebook.com/Talking Trek Podcast, where we're really enjoying the 23 weeks of continuous new Star Trek that we're enjoying right now. But then here's the part I'm most excited about coming up on Wednesday, the 23rd, the Shakespeareans. And you're like, what is the Shakespeareans? Well, here's the thing. Since I can't do live physical Renaissance festivals at the moment, I figure bring it to you. Now, we've been doing lots of bits here and there, performing on things such as with the Digital Ren Fair. Thank you, Olivia, for that. It's always a good time. But for the Social Distancing Players projects, I have casts. This would be just me and you, performing a show just like we do at a Renaissance Fair, only now over Zoom. And I want you to be there. Seating is limited, only 50 spots available. And that could be 50 people or 50 households. The choice is yours. Tickets are only $10. They're available on eventbrite.com. And you can go to that link right there in the comments and buy your tickets to join me. So Wednesday, the 23rd of September at 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time, the Shakespeareans. It's going to be a really great time. and I hope that you join me for it. So, friends, this has been Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. To all of my guests, Daniel GreenWolf, the Zenith Players, Olivia Harding from Music the Gathering and the Digital Run Fair, and Haggis Rampant. Thank you all. And friends, if you've enjoyed this show half as much as I've enjoyed making it, then I've obviously enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And that's just cold math. And whatever you feel the show is worth, a 1, a 5, a 10, for a 50, you can get a part in my next show, which is going to be Titus Andronicus, you know, for kids. That's going to be our Halloween show. Performed with actors from the Renaissance Fair and also you. But also go and buy tickets to my upcoming show. Go buy me a drink on Coffee, coffee.com/Shakespeare, ko-fi.com/Shakespeare, or become my patron on Patreon, patreon.com/Shakespeare. Friends, on this day where we truly need each other, I am grateful to have all of these amazing friends here. They are doing amazing work, and you give us an outlet for that. And on behalf of everybody here, I thank you for that. All we have is each other, so let's try to keep that in mind. Friendship, fidelity, filial, family, friendly,
Fecal?
fickle.
Fecal, not fecal.
No, fickle, fickle.
Fickle rhymes with pickle. Fecal gives you conjunctivitis.
True.
And that is your science lesson for today.
That's all that matters.
That really is all that matters. Conjunctivitis. Oh, goodness. But thank you very much for joining us. I love you. You love me. This mutual glorious affection. And in fact, today, we love you. You love we. There's mutual glorious affection. We will see you soon. Bye-bye.